Hi guys, I wanted to make a video basically covering the entire Charlie Kirkles situation because for those who don't already know from like Twitter or something, I got my account banned because of the level. Literally so much has happened in like the span of a week that I never anticipated happening when my friends and I made that level. That level was a complete joke and I didn't think it would somewhat blow up on TikTok. Anyways, I figured I'd just make a video dedicated to the story of Charlie Kirkles. So to understand why I got banned, we have to go to the beginning. Wait a minute, where's that music coming from? So Charlie Kirkles started off as like an idea that Pizy had in early November after he heard that stupid We Are Charlie Kirk song and he wouldn't stop fucking singing it. And when he brought it up, we literally were all on board immediately because it was just such a stupid idea. I jumped on making it like right away, and I remember immediately realizing like, oh my god, we could name this level Charlie Kirkles because that sounds like 9 circles. Like that, this is such a funny idea. We originally wanted to put a boss fight in the level actually that would have like a giant Charlie Kirk shooting lasers at the player and shit, but I don't know, that kind of fell through and didn't end up happening. Low-key a missed opportunity, but it probably was for the better anyway. So we started building the level, and the plan was simple. I'd make the wave part, Pizy makes the cube parts, and Fern's gonna make the ship and ball. Fern actually ended up being pretty busy the next couple of days though, and Pizy and I wanted to just get the level out as soon as possible because it's not supposed to be serious. So I ended up doing about half of Fern's part anyway. But I didn't even mind because I genuinely had so much fun building this level. We did not try at all. We were just giggling the entire time making this level. I remember Pizy and I stayed up until like 3 a.m. building it one night, and it was so hard not to laugh because Pizy had the amazing idea to recreate the cover for the song in the level and make it the background during the wave part, which I think is easily the most iconic part of the level. Can you please clip that? Oh my god. It's so funny.
This is amazing.
But yeah, creating this level was seriously just such like lighthearted fun, and we knew it might be a little controversial, but we didn't really care because it wasn't like it was gonna blow up anyways, right? Yeah, so obviously the level went on to get like hundreds of thousands of views on TikTok as well as like many more through YouTube. Bro, I remember it felt so surreal to like look up my name on YouTube or TikTok and just be able to scroll through so many videos of people beating our level. And I remember spending almost an hour one day just like going through videos on YouTube of all the people beating our level and leaving comments on them like GG and thanking them for playing. It really made me so happy to see it grow. And I realized though that the chance of moderators seeing our level was starting to become a reality. So on December 1st, about a week after the level was posted, I got a notification on my phone that someone commented on my TikTok, which was nothing new, but when I read it, it said, wait, it's deleted? And I thought to myself, there's no way that's true. But I checked, and sure enough, it was gone. Now, I remember feeling two ways about this, ecstatic and upset. One part of me was excited because that means that the Rob Top saw and played our dumbass Charlie Kirkles 9 circles level. That's like actually hilarious, and I never thought he would see that level when we made it. But on the other hand, I was super disappointed because at the time of the removal, the level had like over 1,000 likes, and that's a big deal. It made me so excited to go on my Geometry Dash profile and see a legitimately popular level under it, and it really sucked having it taken away just like that. Naturally, when this happened, Paizy and I found it hilarious and wanted to spread the excitement, so we both made stupid YouTube shorts about it. His was a Hoopify parody.
What's this Geometry Dash level that got deleted? This is Charlie Kirkles, a level by Cards, Fern, and Paizy. This level had almost 1,000 likes, but got deleted by Rob Top. Is Rob Top censoring us?
And then mine was a sad edit of the level using a template I found on CapCut.
I'm sorry, sweet, please don't go.
So these were literally just like us being funny. Like there was nothing serious about these at all, but it was kind of interesting how people took it very differently than the original videos. Like the original videos had so much support, but this short, all the comments were people like, oh good, this level should be down, this level was awful and disrespectful. It's not that I don't like understand what they're saying, it was just kind of jarring to see the difference in reaction, you know? So anyways, I decided to re-upload the level a little after it got taken down, and I know a lot of people probably wonder why I re-upload the level after it's taken down. I think that's one of the most controversial parts of the situation, and what I want you to understand is that when it got taken down, we did not know exactly why. In other games, when you get banned or something taken down, you're usually informed why, but with this situation, it kind of just happened unannounced with no explanation. So I was left wondering, like, did it get removed because it was too political and insensitive in nature, or was it something else? See, I'm not very well known in the community, so I didn't really have anywhere to go for answers to this, but luckily Paizy did. Paizy's beaten some like insane levels and was at one point in the top 100 players in the world, and so because of this he has connections to mods. And so by talking to mods and also players with lots of experience making levels, creator points, you know, we made a working theory that the potential problem was the image to GD mod, which is a mod that lets you basically put any image out there into your level. And we determined that could be the reason it got taken down. So I decided to re-upload the level with all the images removed, and I also removed any of the more like obviously insensitive stuff in the level, like the whole gang violence text at the end of the level. But yeah, when I re-uploaded Charlie Kirkles, I was aware that there would be risk. I just didn't know exactly what the risk was because, again, I was never informed why it got removed in the first place. I figured that the worst thing that could happen was the level might get removed again, and if it did, I would just accept my losses and move on with my life. Bro.
No, I've actually never seen this before.
Are we serious? I know it was like an insensitive level, but is it that deep that like they had to completely delete my account? Like that feels like, I understand taking the level off, but like this feels like too far. Like, so I was just in call with my friends, chilling. No classes on that day because my schedule's awesome. And one of my friends, Bulbazoria, joins call and he's all like, it's gone again, and then like immediately dips. And because he just like dipped immediately, I thought he was trolling. I straight up like didn't believe him. I was just like, this guy's fucking capping. I went on with my day. But then I checked Twitter and I have a notification of someone saying, no, it's gone again, or something like that. And I just remember thinking like, oh fuck, he wasn't trolling. And I wasn't like overly bothered by it because, you know, I was prepared for it to get removed again, but like still I was bummed because I realized that it meant, you know, Charlie Kirkles would probably never work out and it'd just have to remain an underground level. But, you know, I was like, okay, I opened Geometry Dash anyways just to check, and I go to my uploaded levels and I remember my heart sinking because sure enough, Charlie Kirkles wasn't there anymore, but neither were any of my other levels I had published before over the last like 6 years of having my account or something like that. And I realized right there what was happening, like immediately. And I just remember telling my friends in the VC, like, guys, I think I got banned. And, sure enough, I click on my profile and my account is gone. And so Paizy and I spent the next like over an hour talking to his mod friend, Leah, again, just trying to figure out if I was really banned, and if I was it an account ban, was it an IP ban, was it temporary? Shout out to Leah for all the help that he provided. We tried so many things, but sure enough, even after like resetting my password 3 times, it was impossible to sign in on the website, on the game. My account was terminated, and I remember I was laughing at the situation, but I was also so upset. Like, it just pissed me off that I never got a proper warning. I would have never re-uploaded Charlie Kirkles if I knew I'd get my entire account wiped because of it. All of the levels I had published and all of the demons I had beaten were gone in an instant with no warning whatsoever. And this was all because of some stupid joke of a level. People make dumb levels or levels with offensive imagery all the time and they don't get banned. And you can point at me for using a logical fallacy there, but I don't care. Like, there are literal exposed pedophiles that play this game and make levels and their accounts are still up. And then I got banned for this dumbass joke of a 9 circles level. Like, it really pissed me off. Kind of an insane story, actually, is for the last multiple months leading up to this, I've been working on another level. It's kind of like a passion project. It's the first time I've ever tried like actually making a level that I want to be feature worthy. And I've put a lot of effort into it, and I actually finished building it the same day my account got banned. And I sent a copy of it to Paizy because I wanted him to playtest it, and he playtested it that morning. And if he didn't do that, if he had never done that playtesting and had that saved copy of it, I would have never been able to post the level. That was just like crazy to think about, that like if I had just finished it a day later, all of that effort would have been for literally nothing. So here we are. It's December 5th right now, and actually when I started editing this video, I was not planning for there to be a 4th part because I was still banned. But as of this morning, I have been unbanned from the game, which is super exciting, but I don't have a script for this part because I wasn't planning to make it, but I thought I'd say something. I'm super happy to have my account back. I'm very grateful for everybody who was defending me, like, during the whole thing. It was crazy, I posted a tweet about my account getting banned, and it blew up again, like round 2. Like, that tweet got so many views, and a Reddit post got put in the Geometry Dash Reddit, and that was getting a lot of traction too. And it was really cool to just like scroll through the comments, and everyone was like backing me up. Everybody was like defending me. Everyone was like, this is ridiculous, because it was. But I just wanted to express my gratitude to everybody who was like defending me. Like, that was really cool to see, and it made me really happy. And if it weren't for everybody doing that, I don't know if I ever would have gotten banned. I don't know if the fact that I got banned would have ever caught the attention of, Viprin or anything like that. So I'm just super grateful for everyone who backed me up on it. Charlie Kirkles was a super fun project. It was ridiculous, and I never thought that it would get as huge as it did. But unfortunately, I will not be re-uploading it. That would be a stupid idea. We never actually found out why I got banned. Maybe it was manually done by RobTop. Maybe it was automatically done because of mass reporting of the level or re-uploading a deleted level. Either way, we don't know why it got banned, but the fact is I have my account back and I'm super grateful to everyone. If you want to play Charlie Kirkles, I will link the GMD file in the description so you guys